Run.
What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to the series. I'm Kimbroplays, and week 14 is here. It's time to check in on some of our team rankings. Taking a look at the college football playoff top 25, and what do we have here? The Marshall Thundering Herd finally getting some love, coming in at number 22. It only took us 2 wins against ACC foes and going 10-1 in the Conference USA. But mama, we made it. The coaches and AP poll finally showing some love as well, as Marshall is checking in at number 25 and number 23 respectively. It's been a really solid season for this group, and I'm just glad Coach Mayo and this squad is finally getting some of the recognition they deserve. Final weekend in November, Marshall is hosting ECU at noon for Senior Day. Why the noon game is important is because we will not know the outcome of the FAU game while we play ours. FAU has FIU later today at 8 p.m. So we're going to have to check on that game at the end of the episode. Coach Mayo's up to level 8 and he's ready to spend another skill point. I really want to max out his recruiting tree, so let's throw +1 into the Royal treatment. That's going to give us a bigger bonus anytime a prospect comes to visit. East Carolina is in the house today, 3-8 on the season with an okay roster, but they're having a lot of trouble stopping the run and running the ball. Not a very good recipe to win football games. We know what we have to do to keep our conference hopes alive. Let's go. A beautiful final Saturday for football as the 10-1 Marshall Thundering Herd are home for this one. Willie Johnson set to return, and he's so dangerous. Up the sideline to the 40, out of bounds just across the 40. What a stud. Marshall finally ranked in the top 25. Grant Wells in shotgun on first down sets. Looks right late to Johnson on Senior Day. Certainly grateful for everything that these seniors have done. We're going to miss guys like Mollett and Gaines and Johnson. But Neal, Beauplan, Wells, Ali, Keaton, Gamage, everybody's scheduled to return next year. So it's definitely one of those situations where I'm excited about what this team can do, but I also really want to see these seniors out, send them all out the right way. So Wells navigating a good drive as he dumps this one down to Miller, first down. Great start, new playbook, handful of new plays under center. Wells play action, looking right, running out of time, gonna get drugged down, he fumbles it. Osborne recovers and moves it forward for 5. I'm not an official statistician, but I'm pretty sure that goes down as a sack, forced fumble, 5-yard gain. Then we come back with a speed option, loss of 7 to gain, so it's 3rd and 11, it doesn't even matter. Wells with tons of open space as he scrambles right, safely out of bounds. Late hit. Stripes, can we please protect QB1 out here? Nevertheless, we are able to convert. Wells on the keeper. Pushing forward for 4. Marshall now into the red zone. 5 wide. Wells adjusting at the line. Gets the snap. Looks over the middle. Scarcelli drops it. An absolute perfect throw. Wells with an absolute dot. Up the seam. Perfect. Hit him square in the numbers, and he drops it. He dumps this one down to Gaines, though, 7-yard gain. I'm pretty sure Scarcelli doesn't have a catch on this season. Sure would have been a great time to get his first one there as we go draw to Ali up the middle. Interesting bunch formation to the right, under center for Wells. Pressure in his face. He's fumbled and sacks. The right guard just completely gets blown up. And that play's a disaster. If only we could protect the freaking quarterback. 3rd and 18. Wells in the shotgun, making a couple audibles. This is a tough one to convert, especially in the red area. Lobs it to the end zone to Gaines. He goes up for the one-handed, but it's knocked away by DJ Ford. Marshall going to settle for the field goal here. Sakuchi, it's up and good. Well, the Marshall offense puts together a good opening drive, but it stalls out, unable to pass protect, as Ehlers way over his quarterback's head, or his wide receiver's head, but roughing the passer, 15 yards. Kobe Cumberlander, a little aggressive, just undisciplined, unnecessary, as this first down give goes to Harris. Ehlers, the lefty, impact player, number 12, sets up the pump fake. Play action, he's going nowhere, he's going down. Kroom with the sack. Not showing up in the box score is the work that Jamari Edwards just did there on that play, as he closes down on the quarterback. Eli Neal there for the tackle for loss. Great start by the Marshall D. Aside from the roughing the passer, they completely shut it down. Huge gaping hole for Ali. Love to see Ali get it upfield for a big gash there. 2nd and inches. Wells checks to a run. Inside give to Ali. He's got room. Falling forward again. I know you guys love to see Ali get established early and often. Zone read keeper for Wells slides down. 2nd and 8, empty. Condensed formation. Lots of options for Wells. Scanning, but decides to scramble. Sneaks out for the first. That's a pretty good zone beater. We ended up not throwing it to anywhere, but I feel like that's going to be a good play that we come back to. Play action by Wells. Fakes the inverted veer. Throwing left to Johnson, who's got some room. Hits the brakes. 9 yards. That does it for our first quarter as we get it going in the second. 2nd and 1. Wells, shotgun, drifting. Tons of space to the right. He's going to scramble. He's getting upfield. He's inside the 10. He's out of bounds just outside of the 5. That right there is the risk you run if you play man defense against this Marshall D. Wells can escape and beat you. Wells looking, turning, looking. Well covered downfield, he gets it away. ECU certainly playing a little better when their back's against the wall in the red zone. Giving us some fits. Ali up the middle, spinning, twisting, inside the 2. No sense in getting too fancy when you're down here. 3rd and goal. We leave it empty in the backfield, but we bring and spread them out, and we just go zone tower with the quarterback. Easy money. Grant Wells is in for our first touchdown on the day. 10-0 Marshall. Marshall starting to get fired up here. Interesting box. Not very good to play run defense as we give up an inside give for 7. Marshall already up to 97 yards on the day. ECU with just 2. 2nd and 3, motioning across the formation. The tight end goes. 5-step drop, looking over the middle. Stiff arming and then getting hit. Found his boy Amoda show. 1st and 10. This time, outside give to Harris. Gets a couple blocks on the edge. Drayton slows him down. Ehlers under center. Motioning a wide receiver. Gets the snap. It's a draw to Harris. Bow plan was there, just a half step late. Gilmore drags him down after 13. It's a decent little play there by ECU. Little window dressing with the motion just to go draw to the running back. This one doesn't work though. Crewman Edwards already making their presence felt. 2nd and 9. Inside give again to Harris. Cumberlander can't bring him down. 7. I give them credit. They're sticking with the inside run game. So you know what? We'll just keep more linebackers on the field. Give to Harris, or I'm sorry, this is McKay. He breaks a tackle, fights with Johnson, but he's got enough for the first down. They're continuing to run the football with 3 tight ends on the field with a quarterback under center. So we're just going to have to adjust, maybe keep a couple more linebackers out there as Ehlers is looking to run and he's going nowhere. Cumberlander there for the sack. Coming into this season, I definitely felt like the defensive ends on this team were going to be its weakness on D, but Cumberlander and Simmons have been pretty solid. And here we are on 3rd and 14. Ehlers in the shotgun, 3 wide. Running out of time, but hitting the corner route as he inbounds. He is. A motor show for 15. They are going to take another look at it. It was very close along the sideline. Let's see here. When does he get possession? Has the ball. Left foot out of bounds. Right foot inbounds. I think that's incomplete. And it was incomplete. Marshall forces the punt, and they take over. As we get the jet sweep going to Gaines, but going nowhere. I've mentioned it in a few episodes now. We've tinkered with the playbook. We've added some new plays, some new formations. I like a lot of them, but we're also testing a few as we get the first down to Ali. We've seen a jet sweep to Gaines. We've seen there, that was a spread option earlier to Gaines coming through on the motion. So it gets a bunch of different people touches. You just have to keep playing with it. Another reason I like it is for something like this. This is a double stack formation. I'm hoping to try to have them tell us what defense they're in earlier as we get the comeback to Keaton, but he drops it. Wells was hit. 15 more for us. Add 15 more on. But yeah, that's one of the things I'm really curious to see. Like, for instance, this is a pitch option to Johnson, who is in the slot as he gets upfield with speed, 18 yards. See, I love that. We run the speed option to a wide receiver in the slot. That's a play we didn't have. We don't have the elite separators on this offense at wide receiver. So my hope is we can utilize some schemes, try to make ourselves a little more dynamic. And I think so far that's exactly what this playbook is doing. It looks like they're showing blitz from the safety. We're going to switch it up, calling The halfback screen. Let's see if we can get Ali into space. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Looks like Ali's got some room. It's decently blocked. He breaks a tackle and gets upfield. Minute and 30 to go. 3rd and inches here. Inside give. This is just straight power football to Ali for 7. 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Wells, deep drop, sets, under pressure, throwing to Johnson. It's batted around, almost intercepted. Incomplete. That was a big, long throw. Not exactly our best decision. Wells, fakes the quarterback draw, throws it up to Gaines for 12, 1st down. That was another new play in the playbook. I liked that one. Let's see if we can get some room here at the 10. Minute to go and counting. We're out of bounds. Wells sets, drops it short to Johnson, fighting for yards. He's inside the 5. Johnson in motion into the backfield. Triple option. Pitch goes late to Ali, who gets hit. Tackled for loss. Coach Mayo did elect to take his timeout. 1st of the half. Johnson coming in motion. Fake the jet. Fake the give. Wells under pressure. Scramble, and he's going to go down. If we could only freaking block somebody. 2nd time we are unable to score a touchdown in the red zone. We're going to settle for the field goal here. 13-0 at the half. As we get the 3rd quarter started, Marshall with the lead, 13-0. Certainly not executing as well as they would like, as Ehlers, feeling the pressure, scrambles, does a good job avoiding, gets 7. We're having absolutely no problem moving the ball up and down the field on them, but unable to score in the red zone like we usually are. Ehlers on the zone read keeper, Johnson tracking him down. 1st and 10, first drive of the second half for East Carolina. Ehlers, deep 7-step drop, under pressure, lobs it to Hashimoto. 5 yards, that was a duck. He just lollipopped that thing out there, but it did get them 5 yards. Wide receiver in motion. Ehlers, draw play. Harris, fighting, gets hit. 3rd and 4. Defense trying to make a stand. Counter to Harris. He's able to fall forward and find it. Great vision by Harris. He's been really good for them so far today. 1st and 10 as they sweep it to him to the edge. Fighting. Great tackle by Brandon Drayton. 2nd and 8. As we bring both safeties into the box to blitz. Neal, man coverage. Ehlers checks. Sets. Pressure. Knocked away. I believe that was Williams. No, it was McCoy. Great deep. Fantastic coverage there. 3rd and 8. Man coverage across the board. Neal, QB spying. Oh, great out route to Savage. 1st down. Easy pitch and catch there as Holton Ehlers delivers a strike. 1st and 10 up the middle to Harris. 8 more for him. We mentioned this in the first half, and they just have continued to do it. We try to match DB for wide receiver, but they just keep running it. So we've got to put more linebackers on the field, and there we do on 2nd and short. Another good example. We've got strong enough safeties to be able to run with these guys. 3rd and inches. Motion man. Drayton. Everybody under pressure. It is high and wide by Ehlers. 4th and inches upcoming. Miscommunication with his wide receiver as he was under pressure. We're actually going to play some zone. Johnson's in the backfield. He read it all the way. Turnover on downs as Johnson cracks Harris. Marshall football. Absolutely massive play by Johnson. Love to see it. Empty set. Wells looking deep over the middle. McMillan unable to bring it in. Oh, I wish McMillan had a little bit more speed. He had a step. We caught him in man. Zone read keeper by Wells. Wow, great D by the D tackle in the corner there. Jeez, they've done a really good job slowing us down. 3rd and 12, however, empty set. Wells over the middle. That's Willie Johnson. He's got it up the hash. I think he's gonna score. He wins the foot race. 76 yards. Willie freaking Johnson. Are you kidding me? Absolutely huge on 3rd and long. What a stud, Willie Johnson. Well done. Up 19-0. Marshall electing to go for 2 here. As they try to run the tunnel screen to Gamage, it is read well. As LeJohn gets fired up, listening to 7 Nation Army. 19-0. Marshall in full control. There's Cumberlander making his name and his presence felt. Williams comes in and cleans that up, but huge play there by Cumberlander to slow Harris down. We got to talk about that throw and run. Willie Johnson, 76 yards. We catch him in man coverage. Wells just lofts it up there, lets Johnson get under it, and he's got the wheels to finish that play off. Aylers wide. That was another new play out of the playbook. That one was called inside post. Bunch formation to the right, 2 inside posts up the seam. Wells just needs to find it as Cumberlander is in there for a huge sack. Massive play, 4th and 17. East Carolina had to punt it to us on 4th and long. We got a nice return from Bowers. We are set up at the 35 of ECU with the ball. Ali on the little bubble. Hey, you can't fault us for trying to get the ball into Ali's hands in creative ways. 2nd and 12, we're going to give it to him again. They're going to meet him, 0. Marshall 6 of 8 on 3rd downs. Looking at a 3rd and 12 here. Wells looking, pocket. Holding up nicely, he scrambles out of it. He cuts it upfield, he's gonna fight forward for the 1st down. Grant Wells has enough. Great toughness shown by QB1 on that one. Fighting and falling forward, keeping the drive alive as we go counter to Ali, who runs over a man. Keeps his legs churning, 12. 1st and 10 from just inside the 15. Wells looking quickly to gains up the seam, 9. 3rd quarter running down. We are not going to get it off. We do get it off. Wells with the keeper, and he is in his 2nd score of the day, this time from 4 yards out. Absolutely beautiful. Start of the 4th quarter, 26-0. Marshall in full control. Aylers with the soft lob to Sneed. Officials buzzed down from the booth, actually took a look at it. They said he was out of bounds, so 2nd and 10 now. Aylers bringing his wide receiver in motion, out to the sideline to Harris for 3. 3 of 6 on 3rd downs. Looking at a 3rd and 7 here. Aylers setting up the screen. It's well blocked. Can Johnson get there? He does! Huge hit by Johnson. Flag down.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Jamari Edwards gets flagged on that one. They may have more yards from roughing the passer penalties than they do total in the game. I'm not sure. Aylers looking right, out to the sideline to Savage for 5. 2nd and 5 as we're under 7 minutes and counting. Aylers, pocket collapsing. Johnson closing on it. It is intercepted. Nazee Johnson gets his interception on senior day. Huge turnover. Love to see it. Nazee, here we go. Marshall taking over, keeper for Grant Wells. The quarterback run game up 26. Maybe not the move. Nice healthy lead. I don't think we're going to call too many more of those, as Wells took a big hit. 2nd and 6, drug down is Ali. 5:40 to go, 3rd and 3 upcoming. Wells, shotgun. Well protected, looking left to Johnson, who fights forward, 1st down. Wells, shotgun. Rolling left, stops, lobs, Gamage. Doesn't jump for it, incomplete, almost intercepted twice. I absolutely hate it when we try to user control the wide receiver and he does not animate. That's what Gamage did on that last one. Wells under pressure, avoids the sack. Scrambles, slides down, extends it with the 1st. Empty. Ali, motion, jet sweep, cutting it up. Gets 4. 2nd and 6 upcoming. Marshall still just kind of running the offense. Nothing crazy. Up the seam to Gaines. He strikes him. He's got it for 6. Flag is down. I think this one's going to stand. It is. Roughing the passer. Seam route touchdown to Gaines. We love to see it. 25-yarder. Marshall up 33-0. Nice healthy lead. Nice and comfy. Marshall D has been fantastic all day. The offense has been pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. Comfortable lead, comfortable win upcoming as this dump down to Aylers to Calhoun. Flag down, though. What are we doing? Jamari Edwards hit with his 2nd of the day. 3rd on the game for the Marshall D. Coach Mayo's going to be pretty pissed, I can tell you that. Aylers tucks. Under pressure, He's going down. Sack. Pretty much the last gasp here on this drive for ECU. 2nd and 11. Aylers motions. 3 minutes to go. Gives to Harris. He's going nowhere. Neal is all over it. Them running the ball pretty much tells us how aggressive they're going to try to be. Under 3 minutes to go. 3rd and 9. Dumped it down over the middle. Incomplete. And that is going to wrap this one up. Marshall on senior day. Gonna get the W as Grant Wells walks away with our Player of the Game award. Very, very well done by the boys today. 33-0 is our score. I believe our first shutout of the season. 341 yards of total offense to just 100. They only had 39 passing yards on the day. We were 9 of 11 on third downs. We were 100% in the red zone, but only 2 for 2, or I should say 2 of 4 on touchdowns. That's going to bug me. Grant Wells, QB1, 14 of 21, 177 yards, 2 touchdowns, 66% completion, long of 76, and 3 sacks. He was really good. Rushing, we were led by Grant Wells. He had a great day on the ground. 2 touchdowns, a long of 18, 2 fumbles. I don't think we lost either of them, though. And of course, Ali. Love to see it. 75 yards for him. Quiet day. Willie Johnson, 5 catches, 102 and a touchdown. Obviously the big one, long of 76. He was fantastic today. Really happy for him on senior day as he's a redshirt senior headed to the NFL. Same with Gaines. 4 catches, 53 yards and a touchdown. Happy for those guys to go out on top. Defensively, we were led by Nazeeh Johnson. Love to see it. 6 tackles, had a TFL, had that big interception. He had a really, really great day again on senior day. Really happy for those guys. Kobe Cumberlander, 3 tackles for loss and 3 sacks. Kroom, Johnson, Neal also chipped in with TFLs. Cumberlander and Kroom were the only ones to get themselves sacks. Really happy for those guys. They had a good day. Of course, like we mentioned, Johnson with the INT. And bang, take a look. Our second upgrade of the episode for Coach Mayo. We're going to continue with the royal treatment and the visit bonus. Advancing through week 15, and boom, we add 3 more recruits to the class. 68 overall defensive end Nathan Berry, 63 overall fullback, which was a need, Isaiah Bishop, and project right tackle Kenny Jones. 63 overall, but we can develop him. But we go from a recruiting high to a low as FAU sneaks away 24-21 from FIU, meaning that their one loss wins the head-to-head against us, and they'll be representing the East Side in the Conference USA Championship. Obviously, we can't talk about the last day of the regular season without talking about the game, Ohio State, Michigan. And unfortunately, as a Buckeye alum, it did not go well. Michigan takes this one 38-13. They complete their undefeated regular season as number 1 in the country. We weren't in the conference championship, so week 15 was a bye for us, but this time we get a much bigger boom. John Bass, 78 overall wide receiver, is coming to Huntington. Bass is a massive recruiting get for us, but we still have work to do. Our final 5 major targets were in battles with other schools for each of them. Quickly, let's take a look at Bass. 4-star prospect, 6'2", 206. We beat teams like Michigan, Kentucky, Sparty, and Indiana for his services. Bass has a great skill set. He projects to be a wide receiver for us. Really solid athleticism, great route running. He can catch. He can get off the line of scrimmage. And then when he gets it in his hands between the jukes and the spins and the vision, he can actually get some yards after catch too. Jam-packed episode today. Thank you for sticking in there with me. Thank you for watching. FAU didn't stumble like we needed them to. So Marshall's going to be the only 1-loss ranked team in Conference USA and not even be representing in the conference championship game. Unreal. But next episode, it's bowl season. We'll take a look at our matchup. We'll figure out who we're playing and where we're going. Thank you for the love and support on this series. I'm having an absolute blast making these videos. Stay safe until next time. I'll catch you. Peace.
I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's right, man.